Bobby Stein here. Today, let's see, I started in Greenville, went to Leland, went up Highway 61 to Cleveland, went over to Louisville, I went up 49 to Tutwiler, and then I got on Highway 3, went up through Lambert and through Marks. So that's where I finished filming. I think I got a pretty good day's worth of filming in. Also, this video has no music whatsoever. It's just got me blabbing the whole way just about. So I hope you don't mind that too much. Anyway, I quit filming. I came back through Clarksdale and then came back down through Mound Bayou, Cleveland, Shaw, back to Leland, and then back to Greenville. So it was a pretty long day. I'm pretty bushed, and I hope y'all enjoy the video, and we will see you next video. Okay, we're coming up on the Mississippi State Penitentiary at Parchman. This is one place you don't want to be. It's not a pleasant place. Books have been written about it. Movies have been made about it. The song Midnight Special is about a train that came from Jackson up to Parchman, bringing prisoners' wives and girlfriends up here to see them. I had the opportunity back, I think it was from about 1999 to 2002. I would come with 2 or 3 other fellows up here every Wednesday night. We would bring a 12-step meeting into Unit 26. And quite an experience. I did that for about 3 years, but the big problem back then was meth. 21 years ago, the problem was meth. Most of the people we saw had that problem. There were some alcoholics. I remember one guy was in because he had killed somebody driving while drunk. Anyway, I've tried to film here on this perimeter several times and I always get run off. They don't like you filming. So we would have anywhere from 7 to 150 people in the meeting, usually 7 or 8 people. And they're the people that wanted to sober up and change their lives. When we had 150 people, it was because the prison was offering incentives to the inmates. If they would go to an AA meeting, they would be rewarded for it in some way. Anyway, the one thing I remember about it, we always had the meeting in the mess hall of Unit 26, and the smell was just horrible. I mean, it was, I guess, mostly a mixture of sweat and grime, and for years and years it just building up, and it was almost unbearable. I guess if you were in there as an inmate, you got used to it eventually, but I never could. And I don't know, I don't know that, excuse me, I don't know that what we did as far as taking the meeting in there, I don't know if we affected anybody. You never know. We might have planted a seed, but you never know. But when I left there, I always felt like I did something worthwhile. And I mean, that's what it's all about. Living a worthwhile life. I don't want to be on my deathbed thinking, you know, I've wasted my life. Okay, we're in Tutwiler, Mississippi. think we'll take a cruise through the town. I've never been to this little town. I've been through here. Today is December 21st. It's the first day of winter. Temperature is 42 degrees. I think it's supposed to warm up this weekend, get up in the 70s for Christmas. Downtown Tutwiler. Tomorrow is my 70th birthday. And I look back over the years, I can remember, it just seemed like yesterday I was 18 years old, in really good shape. And thinking I have my whole life ahead of me. What a wonderful feeling that was. Man, it just seemed like how time flies. This is a bigger little town than I thought it was. All these little delta towns have dried up. I think for several reasons. What started it was the mechanization of farming back in the 40s. Started back, well, it's probably started way before then. There was a great migration to the north of blacks who were sick of living like they were living under the yoke of the plantation system. But then in the 40s it accelerated when tractors and other mechanical devices took the place of people. Continued on. And then the next blow to the Delta, in my opinion, was NAFTA. I think it was passed in 1992. And after that was passed, boy, it seemed like, well, in Greenville anyway, all your industries picked up and left. We had Schwinn Bikes, they moved. Fruit of the Loom, they moved. Hager Hinge, they moved. On and on and on. Until most of our industry had left, as well as the tax base. I'm going to turn on Highway 3, go north on 3, and we will pick you up in a few minutes. This is the Charlie Pride Highway, Tutwiler to US 61.